Man, Caitlin Clark is the value. Tasha Cloud, you ain't bringing nothing to the table, bro. Like, hold on, let me get in my bag now. Let me stop playing games. Tasha Cloud, ain't nobody buying no fucking ticket.
I will be damned.
Yeah.
Because I've played in this league since 2015. I'm going into year 11. And from the time that I came into this league until now, we have fucking blown the roof off the bitch. We have blown it. We have blown it.
Stop everything you're doing and listen closely, because what we just witnessed might be the most delusional tirade in the history of professional sports. It is now undeniable. A segment of WNBA veterans has completely detached from reality. For months, we've been stating a simple truth. Caitlin Clark is the reason the WNBA is relevant. She is the golden goose. She is the economic engine. She is the spark keeping the league alive. But veterans like Natasha Cloud refuse to accept it. Instead, they hop on social media, sit in their cars, and scream into their phones about how we built this league and how we blew the roof off. Well, today we're going to blow the roof off their narrative with hard data, because the numbers don't lie, even if the players do. Welcome back to the channel where we don't follow the narrative. We rip it apart brick by brick. And today, we're dissecting Natasha Cloud's unhinged CBA meltdown and proving once again that Caitlin Clark is carrying this league on her back. Let's start with the video itself, because honestly, it's painful to watch. Natasha Cloud, a veteran, a self-proclaimed leader, is sitting in her car shouting into her phone like she's exposing government secrets. She screams, "From the time I came into this league until now, we have blown the roof off." Pause. Let's check the facts. Natasha Cloud entered the league in 2015. So what exactly does this roof look like? From 2015 to 2023, the WNBA had let me repeat, 0 games with over 1 million viewers. Not one in her entire career before Caitlin Clark arrived. The league was stagnant. The ratings were flat. Attendance was steadily declining. The host pulls up the attendance numbers, and they are brutal. From 2004 to 2018, the league lost nearly 2,000 fans per game on average. So while Natasha Cloud says they blew the roof off, the fans were literally walking out of the building. The timeline makes it even worse. Every single year of Cloud's career before 2024 is laid out. Nobody was watching. Breanna Stewart was there. Aya Wilson was there. Kelsey Plum was there. Chelsea Gray was there. All these so-called builders of the league were playing in half-empty arenas for TV audiences smaller than some high school streams. Then the second Caitlin Clark puts on a jersey, boom, the entire sports universe lights up. And suddenly the veterans want credit? It's like a rooster taking credit for the sunrise. Just because you were standing there when the world woke up doesn't mean you're the reason the light showed up. Caitlin Clark is the sun. Natasha Cloud is just making noise in the barnyard.
Bro, they are doing like 30,000 views on Paige Becker's games, and she's the biggest star in the league. They're so desperate they had to bring back Angel Reese. What are you talking about? That league is flopping. Nobody is covering Unrivaled. ESPN, Fox, no major.
Go to 2015 when you were in this league. You got no games with 1 million viewers in 2015 and 2016 and 2017 and 2018 and 2019 and 2020 and 2021 and 2022 and 2023. No million viewed games your whole entire existence in the WNBA. Not only your entire existence, Fee's entire...
Let's dig into the equity argument, because this is where the entitlement goes from annoying to downright absurd. Natasha Cloud keeps talking about wanting a piece of the pie. She keeps insisting the players are done taking the short end of the stick. But here's a reality check nobody in the veterans circle seems willing to face. The WNBA has lost money every single year of its existence. For 3 decades, the league has been subsidized heavily by the NBA. Estimates put the total support in the hundreds of millions. So when Natasha Cloud demands revenue sharing, what she's really asking for is a share of a debt she helped accumulate. The league didn't turn profitable until 1 year, 2024. And why did it turn profitable in 2024? Because of one person, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark drove ticket sales. Caitlin Clark drove merch sales. Caitlin Clark drove TV ratings up by 400%. She is the economic engine, period. So if anyone deserves a bigger slice of the pie, it's not the veterans who watched the league decline for a decade. It's the superstar who reversed the decline overnight. The host uses a harsh line. Seek help, Natasha. But honestly, it reflects the boiling frustration of the fan base. People are watching these veterans sabotage their own future with ego and delusion. They're biting the hand that feeds them. They're insulting the fans who are finally engaged. And they're holding the league hostage for money that simply would not exist without Caitlin Clark. Imagine you're an investor. You've spent 20-plus years injecting millions into a failing business. Finally, one new employee walks in, revolutionizes the company, and makes it profitable. And then the same employees who presided over decades of losses march in and demand 50% of the profits. You'd laugh them out of the building. That's exactly what Adam Silver and the owners should be doing right now. The video also breaks down another brutal piece of evidence: the unrivaled league. The new 3-on-3 project created by Brianna Stewart and Nafisa Collier. Natasha Cloud played in it. It featured almost every top WNBA veteran. Everyone, except Caitlin Clark. And what happened? Nobody watched. The ratings were terrible. There was no buzz. Most sports fans didn't even know it was happening. It was a scientific experiment, and the results were devastating. Without Caitlin Clark, the general public does not care about women's basketball. Natasha Cloud can scream into her phone all she wants about how great the product is. But the market has spoken loudly and repeatedly. The market wants Caitlin Clark. Everything else is background noise.
We not backing down. We not backing down. We not taking no fucking percentage that y'all would be disgusted if you heard the percentage that they wanted.
We don't care. We don't care.
The toxic fan narrative is one of the most self-inflicted wounds in the WNBA. For years, certain players have pushed the idea that the influx of new fans is racist, toxic, or not real basketball fans. But here's the truth. These are the very fans paying their salaries. These are the people buying tickets, buying jerseys, creating sellouts, and giving the league the leverage to even dream of a stronger CBA. Yet instead of embracing them, players like Natasha Cloud have spent years alienating them with hostility, politics, and constant online attacks. It's a level of self-sabotage that would be unthinkable in any other professional league. Rather than converting new viewers into lifelong supporters, she pushes them away, and then wonders why the league struggled for decades before Caitlin Clark arrived. And the data doesn't lie. The graph shown at the end of the host's video is the smoking gun. From the early 2000s through 2018, attendance wasn't just slipping, it was collapsing. Teams were on the verge of folding. The WNBA was on financial life support. There were real discussions about the NBA stepping back and letting the league die. Then 2024 happened, and suddenly the attendance line doesn't inch upward, it launches straight into the sky. That vertical jump has a name: Caitlin Clark.